started, Andy?
Yep, we got 4 minutes.
We are live right now.
I got a quick question. Oh, you're live now?
We can step outside. We got 4 minutes.
I just wanted to ask, where's the open forum tomorrow? Over there or here?
Here.
Okay, because it didn't say, but I was able to go online and sign up.
Right.
Perfect. Here or the other?
Here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch y'all now.
Sounds good.
That's gallery A, is what the calendar says.
Would you like me to go out there and double check that it gets started?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Should be good.
It's working, and you know when it's not working.
Yep. When did you first start learning?
What?
When did you first start learning?
15 years ago.
Oh,
I just play chords.
but you learned as an adult.
Yeah. I mean, I can read music, but I don't. I just pick out like the 4 or 5 chords.
Yeah, I got you.
In the music and just play it.
See, I want to learn.
Well, I can show you how to play chords. It's really easy. Take a look. It's really easy. These are your notes. That's a G. Actually, we start with C. C. D. F. G. B. C.
Okay.
Do you know that scale?
Yeah, but how did you know where to start?
Middle C is.
The very middle two, the C is to the left.
That's C.
Okay.
C. D. E. F. G. A. B. C. So then you just play the next 2 notes over, and that makes it 4. So that's C. That's C chord. You can add a little depth to it by playing this one. And you just play the notes inside those 4. So once you know the chord, you can play the notes, and you can play along with most songs.
That is really easy.
Some of you play? I
Dabble.
I play lots of instruments, and I can read piano music, but I don't play piano necessarily. But I like to play the chords inside of the song along with somebody. Some of the chords are a little different. So the D is not those 3. You can hear it sounds weird.
Yeah.
The D is the mid one. But for the most part, you're pretty close. You just play that octave down. That's all I do. Okay. The only people that know the difference is if you play piano, they get that.
Yeah.
We're already live, Mark. We're just waiting for it to kick on the TV.
Okay, cool.
We
Can't wait
have.
to get this baby fixed so we can have it just playing.
It's going to cost us about $200. It'll work. I'm just trying to figure out if I can install it myself or if I have to have a professional install.
Oh.
But it's this little box
Yeah.
comes off. Oh, it's on the other side.
Yeah.
But it's got plugs on the back, so I think I can just pull it off and put another one on before.
Because they got someone dinged it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you have anything specific you want to talk about?
Tell me what to talk about. I was like, so I was going to talk about for the next 4 weeks, we're going to use our finalists for the breaking. What is that
Why
called?
don't you start with that?
Calendar?
Just talk about Thanksgiving for a minute, and then you talk about remind people to go to open forum, and then talk about that.
Okay, so what is it? They were finalists for our art. What is it? What was
We're
it
live,
called?
right?
We're on.
Okay.
The art show.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How's it going? We're live here, the weekly wake up. I'm Colin.
I'm Mark.
Yeah. So Andy will be here in just a minute, but we're going to start off with Mark and me this week instead of Andy and Mark. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was awesome. I always promise myself that I'm not going to eat too much, and unfortunately, I always do. And it usually is the sweet potato. I don't know if it's souffle. It's got the nuts and the marshmallows on top. I ate like 2 big servings, and afterwards I was like, one would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I just got to the point before eating too much, so I did really well this year. I got just full enough, and I did well.
I got full enough, and then it was so good I had to have more.
Yeah.
But it was good.
You still been eating your leftovers?
we are still eating leftovers. As a matter of fact, last night my wife and I made turkey chili.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds
And-
like I should make that.
My eyes were watering. There was like 4 or 5 different peppers in it, and onions and garlic and
Yeah. Oh man,
I was a sous chef. My
Okay.
wife put me to work cutting all that up so she could watch me cry.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was. She enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, well, you're making my mouth water, so I would enjoy the turkey chili for sure.
Yeah.
Well, on Thanksgiving here, there were a lot of turkeys running around,
Big,
like they were
like-
getting caught for chili.
I saw the pictures, like 5-foot turkeys.
Mhm.
Holy cow!
Yeah, big.
Or holy turkeys.
Uh-huh. So every floor got some pie delivered, got some turkeys gobbling at them, got some good stuff. So it was fun. We had a really good resident response to that. Everybody said it brightened their day. We were playing some music, and
Awesome.
it was pretty fun. So we did a good Thanksgiving here, and hopefully everybody who attended the Thanksgiving dinner live in the Royal Palm had a good experience. I haven't heard anything specific, but hopefully it went well.
I got great feedback.
Good.
And what a way to start off our season of joy,
Absolutely.
but with great food, great company,
Mhm.
and hopefully with some exercise too.
Absolutely.
I heard that you were a celebrity in Vinoy Park.
Yeah, so I was dressed up as a person riding a turkey. So I had a giant turkey, and my legs were on the turkey. And I went on a walk with some of the residents, and we walked through Vinoy Park. And as we were walking through, there's a bunch of kids, no school, and they wanted to take a picture with me like I was Santa Claus. So it was pretty funny, and but it was awesome. It was a good, it was good to see the kids out there. And with our residents, anytime they get to see kids, it just
Fantastic.
brightens their day.
I think this might be a start of a new St. Pete tradition. We'll call it the Westminster Turkey Ride,
Yeah,
where you dress up. I think you need a cape,
yeah.
a big W for Westminster,
There we go.
riding a turkey.
Yep. And
This is-
put that on the calendar. We might get some residents out there with us.
I think we might get some news media coverage.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So what do you got going on?
So I'm just excited to kick off the season of joy with such a great event. We've got a holiday season packed with wonderful events, and I'm excited. I know you guys will be sharing what those are specifically. As we each Friday, we're going to have our breaking news,
Yep.
and I'm excited. We are going to actually highlight 4 of our finalists in our art show competition for the next 4 Fridays.
Great.
So when we talk about joy in a season of joy, I think one of the coolest things is those of us that have that creative ability, we are going to really just highlight what brings each of those individuals joy. And so you'll be seeing that on the back of the breaking news, and I'm excited to highlight those individuals. And we just want to thank everybody for their different contribution, whether it be the art show, volunteering. We also have plenty of volunteer opportunities, or just knocking on your neighbor's door in this really different time to say, hey, let's go take a walk.
Yeah, absolutely. So
So-
these 4 residents are all Palms residents.
Yes, all from the Palms,
Nice.
all 4. We've got a quilt from
Great.
Miss Starkey.
Oh,
We've
amazing,
got 3 other art contributions,
Great.
and I'm going to have to maybe get some art lessons.
Yeah.
I think I could do a stick figure, pretty compelling stick figure.
Yeah. We do have some amazing artists on campus. I know that. That's
Absolutely.
I think we're one of the more exceptional communities with that. We draw them here with our environment. So
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed.
absolutely. And we also have open forum this week on Tuesday.
Very exciting. And if you want to come to Open Forum, remember you have to RSVP. We only have 20 spots. You can either go online, look at the
Yeah, so it's the W Life tab. It's the very first tab
yep.
that you click on. And you're going to, as soon as you click on that, you're going to scroll down until you find Open Forum. You click on Open Forum, and then once you do that, there'll be a little person with a plus sign. And that's what you'll click on, and you'll be able to enter your name in there, and that will register you. As of right now, we have 4 people registered, so we have 16 spots available, but those spots are going to fill up quick, so you should do it right now. It's in the Tides Gallery A, so the new multi-purpose room.
Yep.
And you have to be registered online to be able to come.
So if they really struggle, just give you a call and you'll help them.
We will walk them through the process. Absolutely.
Awesome. So I just want to apologize up front. We're going to fill up, and if you come, we are going to have to say no. It's not because we don't love you, but we do have to focus on COVID safety. So if someone's at the door and says, I'm sorry you can't come in, it's just because we've got 20 people and we have to be safe. So
Yep.
I'm apologizing up front. So get in there quick so you're not one of the people that
Absolutely.
can't come in.
And luckily, regardless, it will be live on our Touchdown channel, which you're watching right now, or even if you miss it, immediately it will be posted to MyW Live. So you can immediately go and replay anything that you missed, take notes on it, whatever you want.
Very exciting. And thank you for joining us for the open forum, and it will be a lot of good information. And we're excited to present it. It's sort of the first step toward, as we get sort of opened back up a tiny, tiny bit under the COVID situation, but
Definitely.
we'll get there eventually.
And just an all-around preview of everything for the season of joy.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I see Andy's here, so I'm going to step out.
Sounds good.
Keep smiling, everybody. I look forward to seeing you around campus.
Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
Hey, Andy, how's it going?
Good. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well.
What I missed? Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
Yes, I did something fun at your house.
Yes. So Colin and I watched the movie Elf on my garage Saturday evening. Colin brought his lovely son Oliver and Phoenix, the baby, and his fiance Chelsea, and we all sat outside. And you said that you ate peanuts. Peanuts? Did you eat peanuts?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I didn't see any peanut droppings in the grass.
They were there.
Well, that's pretty good. Colin came to me and they put down a blanket in the grass and he says, "Is it okay if I eat peanuts in your yard?" I said, "Yeah, that's fine. It's not a big deal at all." So if you've never seen the movie Elf, it is absolutely hilarious. What's your favorite part of the movie, Colin?
My absolute favorite part is when he picks up the phone. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? And that's how he answers the phone. I love it. I want to do it every day here for the next 25 days. But I don't know if it'll go over well when people are trying to figure out their fitness options.
In the scene, he's in an office and it's very, very professional, very businesslike, and he has a desk to answer the phone, and he answers it very appropriately, and it's very funny. The funny part is his seriousness for the enthusiasm for Christmas. He wants to answer that phone so much. I definitely think you should answer every phone like that. You could say, "Colin the Elf, what's your favorite color?"
Yeah.
And I think that would be fine. You at home, I think you would support Colin doing this on his phone. So
we'll see how it goes.
I don't think it's a problem at all. My favorite part about the movie is Will Ferrell is an elf, and he's living in New York City, and he's never been there before, and he doesn't understand the concept of roads and streets, and he keeps getting hit by cars.
Yeah, it's fairly funny.
Through the whole movie, he just walks down the road, and the cars just slam into him, and he bounces off him. Very funny. I love it. And he says his words of wisdoms are, "The yellow ones don't stop."
The taxis, of course.
So that was Saturday. Neighbors over in the yard. Colin and his wife and I were there. We had a great time, and the weather was beautiful. It was about 68 degrees, no breeze. It was wonderful outside. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was.
It was
as
good.
good as it gets.
Okay, so let's focus on what's happening here. So we already talked about open forum. That's Tuesday at 3 p.m. So channel 732 is a good place, or register online, as Mark and Colin told you. And then Friday, we have a dress-up day. Do you know what's happening Friday?
Yeah, it's red and green day, right?
Red and green day. So wear anything you have that's red and green. This is all day Friday. This is for the staff and for the residents on the calendar. That's this coming Friday, the 4th.
And so Andy says anything that you have that's red and green. I say everything that you have is red and green. Just, it's going to be cold this week. Layer yourself with red and green.
Yes, except for your Christmas hat, which we're wearing the next Friday.
Yeah, don't do
and
that.
except for your Christmas sweater, which we're wearing the Friday. 3 dress-up days in December. First one's red and green day. Wear anything you want, red and green. Do you have green pants?
No.
Do you have red pants?
Yes.
I think I have red pants as well. So I'm gonna have to wear my pajama pants on Friday. I
There we
guess.
go.
Do you have red pajama pants, or you have red? You have workout pants, probably, right?
No, I think I have a pair of like red jeans, like not super bright red though. So I don't know. I might have to look into that. That might be a Goodwill stop.
Is there a possibility that they don't fit anymore?
There's a possibility, but
that's
I don't think so. They're not that old.
that's the worst. I'm in my 40s now.
Yeah.
I have all these great things in my closet, and I think, oh, I'll wear that for this day, and then I go to put it on, and it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
So, Red and Green Day is on Friday, so make sure you enjoy that, and I will wear my red plaid pants.
It's not my pants that don't fit anymore. It's my shirts. My chest and shoulders are way bigger.
Because you're so strong?
I don't know. I think I'm just gaining weight in my upper body. Most people gain it in their lower body and their stomach. I don't have that problem as much, luckily. But it's, like I have shirts that the sleeves don't fit.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. It's because you've been working out so much.
Yeah.
My collars
my
don't
collars,
fit.
same thing.
I don't know why my neck is getting so much bigger, but my nice collared shirts, none of the collars fit anymore.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't need to wear a tie at work anyway. In fact, when I wear a tie, you all say to me, "Why are you wearing a tie?"
This is a retirement community.
That's
No
right.
tires. ties. We retired them.
That's right. My wife says, "Oh, do you have a big event today?" No, I just like to wear a tie sometimes.
Yeah.
I am a formal person. That's who I am and what I do. Okay, so a correction on the calendar. Nick Gravina's memorial bench dedication is on the calendar for Thursday. It's actually going to be on Wednesday. Many of you have already RSVP'd to this. So, Colin, this is going to be an outdoor event, and we can only have 50 people there. As Mark alluded to, we can only have 25 total people in the room for a resident open forum. That's why we're doing a maximum of 20 residents. That allows some of the directors to come in to speak and orchestrate things. For this event, which will be Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock, only 50 people can come. Now, for this memorial bench, we had 37 people donate to the bench itself.
Wow.
So those 37 are getting first priority because they paid for the bench. There is a sign-up sheet that has been passed around to those 37 people. So we're only going to have room for 5 or 6 people who didn't donate to come. So part of the problem is that we all loved Nick. Nick was amazing. And this bench is going to go in his spot where he used to sit. But unfortunately, not all of us can be there for the memorial dedication. And so we are ordering chairs to put in the parking lot in front of Palm View where the bench is going to go. But once those chairs fill up, nobody else is going to be allowed to be there. So first priority goes to the donors. That registration sheet has already been passed around. Myself, Tish from the foundation, and Beverly Pillsbury are helping organize this event. So if you did not donate to the bench and you desperately want to go, please talk to one of us and we will put you on the waiting list.
So a couple things. Are we going to be recording this?
We could record it.
At least so that we can have a recording.
That's a great idea. I don't know if anybody had talked about recording it or not, but we certainly can record it.
Mhm.
And then we can replay it on channel 732 for those of you who are not able to go. That's a great idea.
And then is there a dedication essentially? And who is giving that? Just wondering.
There's going to be 4 of us speaking. So myself and Beverly and Tish and Dave Jost, resident council president, we're all going to speak. I'm not sure what order we're going in, but basically, the foundation allows people to donate benches in people's honor. And so this will just be sort of like a ribbon cutting ceremony for that. And of course, we'll say a few words about Nick because he was so important to all of us.
Okay.
So that is actually going to be Wednesday at 3. There is very, very, very little room in that event. So the mistake on the calendar is not that big a deal. We were actually considering not even putting it on the calendar because we knew that there wouldn't be room for it. So if you show up on Thursday at 3, I do apologize. You can yell and scream at me. That works.
But the bench will still be out there and you can memorialize it to him yourself.
Yes, of course. So did you see all the Christmas decorations?
I've seen a lot of them, yeah.
So thank you to all of our volunteers out there.
Amazing.
That put this together. I would like to name them all, but Colin, we had more volunteers than ever helped this year.
Wow.
And I'm afraid that if I start naming them that I'll leave somebody out. Let me just tell you, Westminster Palms Little Elves were working all weekend getting that stuff up. And so thank you to everyone who decorated. And residents, make sure you walk around and you check out all the beautiful decorations, and make sure you thank those residents who put it together. I think you know who did it all. And if you are interested in helping decorate, we do have a few spaces left that need decorations. And so we do have some decorations that can go up. The dining room needs a tree. The 13th floor in Palm Air needs a tree. And we actually just got our tree delivered that's going to go right here behind Colin on his left side. We got a new tree for the multi-purpose room where we're sitting here, a 10-foot tall tree. So pretty big in here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So a 10-foot tall tree.
Mhm.
So we're going to need a couple little old ladies to volunteer to decorate that tree because 10 feet's pretty high.
Yep, and a maintenance worker.
Yep. And then I have one more thing. Actually, that's it. I got open forum Tuesday.
Yep.
We got Red and Green Day Friday. Thank you to the volunteers and Nick Gravina's memorial. But we have a lot of things coming up in the future. Do you want to talk about anything that's not necessarily this week, but will coming up in the future?
Well, I do want to talk about just first is Friday we'll have a brand new series of presentations starting at 10:30 in the morning, my normal presentation time. I have collaborated with Eckerd students, so college students from Eckerd, and they've been helping create wellness presentations for us. And I create the video, they create slides and get all the research done. So there'll be a brand new video, it'll be my voice, but all the information comes from the students. And the slides will also be posted online, so if you want to follow along with their slides, you can see the presentation they made online as well. But it's a very exciting time, and it's really awesome to be able to work remotely with the students, give them an opportunity to engage more in wellness, and especially wellness issues with active aging communities. So I really encourage you to go to that one. This week is traditional Chinese medicine. So pretty different topic, and it'll be fun. And we have a 10:30 viewing of the actual presentation in the Palm Room. Every Friday at 10:30, there'll be a viewing, and we've already had a couple residents come, but Janice facilitates that, and afterwards she facilitates a discussion based on the information presented. So if you're wanting to get out there and be able to discuss a little bit, it's a good opportunity. Obviously, you keep the 6 feet of space and all the COVID precautions, but we can get 10 people in there. So that's the main thing for this week. We'll hopefully have shuffleboard as well this week. I spoke with our previous shuffleboard residents, and they said they didn't care how cold it is. They're coming out at 8:30 in the morning. So if you're a person who's been thinking it's too hot, it won't be too hot this week. All right, so come on out 8:30 on Thursday. Other than that, we have our regular classes and everything going on. I think I'm going to keep the extended projects quiet till next week.
Okay.
So let me get them finalized, and then we can make sure that everything goes off without a hitch.
More exciting things to come for you from Colin and the fitness department. You heard it here first, everybody. What about the tennis table? That's not a secret, is it?
No, that's not a secret at all. The ping pong table is now permanently in Tides Gallery B. So unless there's a special event in there, we need to move it out. We keep it in Tides Gallery B. That's the smaller back room of the multi-purpose room. Open play. You can come at any time. The ping pong paddles are there. The balls are there. It's set up. Go out and have yourself a time with the ping pong table.
That's right. We got our new residents, Davita and Peter. They love it, and they would love for you to come and play with them. So I talked to Bobby this morning. Bobby's going to come down and play with them, and I think we can find some other people who want to play. We do want to put an open play time on the calendar to encourage people to come at a specific time. But that room is open, and you can come and play anytime that you have a friend, or you can fold half the table up and play like Forrest Gump, and then you don't need a friend.
There you go.
So speaking of big events coming up, we do have 3 big events coming up in the future for December that are not actually, there is one on the calendar. So for the next 3 weeks, there's one big event each week. Next week is Paint by the Holiday Bay. This is a painting event like Sips and Strokes that will take place right here in the multi-purpose room. And we are going to video conference in Gene Rizzo, our artist, and you will be able to come to the multi-purpose room and paint with us. This will be a beginner painting class, and we will have wine along the way. And then it'll also be on Zoom, so you can Zoom in yourself. You can watch it from home, not on channel 732, but from your Zoom program on your computer or laptop.
And you can participate at home as well. And we will have to-go packs of paint supplies so you can paint in your room if you would prefer not to meet with a big group, or if you can't get in because it is limited to 25 people. The week after that, we're doing a volunteering event where our independent living residents will be stuffing gifts and creating cards for our health center and assisted living residents. And the week after that is Christmas, December 24th. We have a big outdoor concert. It's our Season of Joy holiday concert. And we have a piano entertainer that will be playing outdoors in Palm Isle, in the Palm Isle parking lot, same place we had the pet parade. So the next few weeks, there are many things happening. Colin, do you have anything to add?
That's all I got.
There's a lot of stuff going on. The holidays are here. Make
Yeah.
sure you keep a safe distance and wash your hands. Thanks for joining us, everybody.